Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters.
See, he is dead.
To retrieve the body.
This game was doing so well. So many high points.
See, you have an issue with this. I don't. I actually like this section.
I hate it.
Oh, I like this section, though.
Why? Why on earth?
She could fake being a corpse.
How can he tap on that if he's got gloves on?
They're the special padded gloves.
Okay.
Those exist.
But the vehicle they were riding.
He's tapping like it's gonna blow up. Like,
when I got to the wreck.
If you tap it too hard, it sends an emergency SOS, and then you're alerted to the. You've alerted the entirety of everything. That's not how he collapsed.
Contact Ethan. I heard Miranda's
was the body moved after death?
Miranda kicked us.
and she is not gonna get away with it.
So I haven't seen this in third person. Are we actually going to have this entire section in third person?
What's that, sir? The mission?
Cancelled. Ethan died.
3 years.
When did Chris smoke?
After his men?
3 years too long.
Maybe to offset the drink, he took up smoking.
Oh, it's better than getting wasted every day.
We'll get her, Captain.
Sir,
The squad's ready.
you smoke it like a poser. What are you talking about?
Surprisingly, this is Chris's first cigarette. He took up smoking right now.
So BSAA got here already.
So,
Didn't waste any time.
yeah, I really don't like this section.
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda.
It's got some high points for me.
It's not survival horror anymore. It's just straight up action.
Let's have some fun, people.
They give you ammo at specific points. It's just a linear line from here to there. There's no exploration. It's all military bullshit. We're taking just a nice scoop off the top of that Chris campaign from Resi 6.
Oh, wow.
And here we are.
When was it last?
This is a Metal Gear fucking spin-off. Look at us. Kept you waiting, huh?
So yeah, we are Chris Redfield. He comes equipped with a special gun.
Looks stupid.
He comes with a special, fully automatic.
Only loser agents use that.
He comes with hand grenades.
Standard issue. I mean, everybody uses it.
It's standard issue. Yeah,
Pretty common, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
can't judge a
common,
man on
pretty
that.
He also comes with a karambit knife. I have never used this thing because I can never get it to actually, you know, deal decent damage.
What a fucking edgelord. Look at that shit. Where'd you get that from? Final Fantasy VII?
Look at that shit. So, yeah, we're going to be dealing with Chris Redfield for this entire episode. And the only reason I like this is because I get a small bit of enjoyment from feeling overpowered, especially with the amount of enemies they throw at you in this section.
I guess.
Almost to the point of unfairness, I should mention. Like Jesus Christ.
But then you're on a higher difficulty, and then it doesn't feel like that.
No, it doesn't. They actually become bullet sponges.
I don't like the mechanic that they add either.
I could take it or leave it, honestly.
That's kind of like this is stupid. Like I'm not even doing it. I'm not even overpowered. I got the laser pointer that has the guy who's really overpowered say, "Okay, do that."
Kaboom!
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
Got your back, boss.
One weird scuff in an otherwise pretty damn good game.
I also like the idea that the mold is just going nuts over there, and we're here to take out the mold. Also, this is where you get the achievement for going to every location on the map. I swear this is where Ethan was at the beginning of the game. Because we're actually going to take his exact route almost to a T. But yeah, right there, for some weird reason, that's where it triggers every single time without fail.
Maybe everything from here on out we call the end game map.
The end map, yeah.
And that counts as all the maps?
I guess. But, yeah, I always found that funny. It's like, especially after that cutscene is when it happens. So it's just like, oh yeah, looking through the binoculars is just like, oh hey, Or sniper scope.
Yeah, Chris goes like,
looking through.
wait a minute. I've been everywhere.
The sudden realization.
Oh, dude, I've been everywhere around here.
Oh, dude.
How about that, guys?
Yeah, that's
Well
great,
done.
That's great, Captain.
Well done, sir, yes.
Actually, now that I see it, this is behind Louisa's house, so this is different.
Yeah,
Okay, you got me there.
Sure.
You got me there.
See? Everywhere.
Every single place, yeah. I also like seeing the village engulfed in flames. This feels finale to me.
Yeah, I mean, the village has been changing this whole time as the game's been going on.
And in fact, the title screen has been changing to mirror that, the
know.
different times of day. It's such a neat effect. I love it. And in fact, if you load up your game right before you fight mutated Heisenberg, your screen is actually this setting. The burning village.
It's probably burning as you're fighting.
And here's where I get to my, big army man power fantasy. These things are fucking terrible in the main game, and you can kill them, somewhat easily.
Yeah, well, when I was Ethan, I had this cool thing called a Wolfsbane. It was a really nice Magnum that I bought from my friend the Duke. What do you got? Some fucking shitty, Smith & Wesson,
Pew, pew,
whatever nonsense you brought from the States.
Pew pew.
I'm big army man. Ooh, boo, bang, bang, bang. That's right. This is dumbed down bullshit.
No, you big man, course wait for you.
Oh, baby, need more ammo? Don't worry, we got you. We got your ammo. You got your med injections and your papa.
Who's your good boy?
Who's your good boy?
Who's your good boy? Who's getting all the ammo.
No, couldn't go the whole game without playing as a big guy with a gun, but don't worry, we got you. It's okay. It's okay.
I would love if this section was added after the fact, like they had the entirety of the story made and done everything. It's just like, well, we should kind of appeal to the action audience. I mean, survival horror is back with the release of Biohazard, but man, we just need to make like 5 more sales and we'll be perfect.
I'm being facetious, but I always love trashing this part because
It's very easy.
It just kind of ruins the tone and pace of everything. Like, if it was Ethan doing this, I'd be fine with it, but, oh, Chris is gonna do it because Chris is the guy with the guns. Like, no, Ethan is! I've been leveling up these guns the entire time!
I will say this, not to spoil anything prematurely, but this is, in fact, a bait and switch. It is it's a trick. They're pulling a fast one on you.
They're pulling a Raiden, and I'm just as mad.
Oh my god, they might be.
I need scissors, 61.
Okay.
Mr. Redfield, turn your game console off now.
I haven't even played Metal Gear Solid 2, but that part right there is so mindfuck to me. I just love that part.
It's because the AIs who've been controlling this whole time are going crazy because you're getting close to... I don't know, Metal Gear Solid 2 is weird.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is weird, but that part is just like... I love it. Chef's kiss to that part.
Have I ever told you my theory about Metal Gear Solid 2?
Oh, of why it was made the way it was?
Yeah.
Because Kojima loves movies.
Yes, he does. And I think that during development, he saw The Matrix, and he's like, hang on. Dude, I've got it.
I gotta
make my game like this. I mean, it explains the AI, it explains the computer world he's trying to develop. The VR missions and all that. We have dudes in black trench coats dodging bullets in real time.
It influences fine.
I think he saw The Matrix and it influenced Metal Gear Solid 2 to be fucking incomprehensible. It had to take Metal Gear Solid 4 to fix everything wrong with Metal Gear Solid 2, like that stupid cliffhanger that they had.
I will say the bosses in Metal Gear Solid 2 are really great.
It's still a great game. I mean, it's just the one I played the least.
Maybe one day I'll blast through all the Metal Gear Solids because I am extremely bad at them. Because I found that out when I beat Snake Eater the first time, and it took me hours upon hours to finish up the game. Because Snake Eater's the most forgiving.
Did you play on very easy mode?
I played on normal.
Well, you can play on... Well, that's the problem.
No.
See, if you play on very easy mode in Metal Gear Solid 3, they give you something called an easy gun. It gives you a base 80% camouflage and an infinite tranquilizer gun.
Like in the original?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I actually didn't know that.
That's of course considered a baby boy, but if you want to,
it's fine. If I want to beat the game,
but really, it's the story and the setting and and the detail that matters.
Absolutely amazing. Metal Gear Solid 3 is fantastic.
It's one of the greatest games ever fucking made.
Yeah. Here we go.
I think Kid Icarus said it's a game that's so fresh it feels like it was made last week.
Roger that, boss.
Right there.
Right here.
I hate this mechanic.
It's a ticking clock. It's a way to waste the player's time a little bit.
It's like, all right, I'm loading up the rocket launcher. Where should I aim it at?
Right there.
Where the fuck do you think?
Aim it at the big thing.
How about if I aim it there, record the coordinates? Now just go off and get like a cookie or something like that. I'm gonna fight these guys, and when it's come back and it's reloaded, aim it at those coordinates. Why do I gotta aim a fucking laser pointer at it for 5 seconds while everybody's trying to kill me? I hate this part in particular.
This part can be rough, especially in higher difficulties, because these Lycans, they don't stop.
They don't stop!
They keep going, and your reload is extremely slow by comparison of their attacks.
And his guns, as I mentioned, kind of stink. And they want me to stand there for 5 seconds to point a laser pointer at a moving, I guess, mushroom tree. And you're getting your sternum carved out. Come on, man. You need your sternum to live. You know this, right?
Well, I mean, maybe. Have you ever tried living without a sternum?
Yeah, didn't work out so good.
Oh, how long did you last? I mean, you still kicking?
I made it by the end of the week, but I was like, I really need this.
Not for me.
I really need this. So they put it back in, thankfully.
Oh,
and,
good.
Actually, they gave me a carbon fiber one. Really nice.
Damn! Look at UDJ getting some upgrades.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh.
Those cyber, augmentations that cyberpunk shows always have. It's like, oh, I want to give myself a bionic eye. It's like, why do that? Like, why not just make your bones harder? It's like,
because then they'd be heavy.
Like I got a bum ankle, so I just replaced it with titanium. Then they had these guys. It's like, I'm already running low on ammo because there's like 18 trillion Lycans here. It's just... Like, I'm sorry. I thought I was supposed to be the badass army guy. I thought this was supposed to be catharsis. I thought it was supposed to be like an action shooter. Now it feels like I'm like not having fun now because I can't explore anywhere. Everything's all narrow, and you still want me to stand in one place to fucking point a laser pointer at a... Okay.
See, I still don't think it's that bad.
I hate it.
I mean, it's kind of like there, and it doesn't have to be, but it doesn't ruin anything.
It's the worst part of the game. It's all military stuff. It's like it brought me back to Chris's campaign in Resi 6.
Well, we don't think of the dark times.
Yes, I do, because it's what it reminds me of.
Okay, it's not that bad. Come on, give it that. It is not horrifically boring. Stuff is happening here.
Yeah, stuff is happening, and it is blessedly brief, though.
Oh yeah, it's extremely short.
And I'm, of course, being facetious. I'm just kind of wringing out every negative feeling.
Wring the drops out.
In the 2 years I've been playing this game, just wringing all that out. Just get it out there.
All right, there we go. So after a certain point, the Lycans do finally stop, and you're able to point and click at this thing that needs to die.
Take that.
Good.
Yay! It worked! So that went a lot smoother than it did in practice. I got my ass handed to me in practice. Oh god, even the single player campaign, I was getting my shit rocked.
Because you weren't angry enough.
Well, yeah, I'm not angry at this section.
I do like this ammo cache down here, though.
Yeah, it fell.
It's like oops.
And there's a lot of stuff here, so yeah, take your fill.
That's a detail I do enjoy. That they have one ammo crate that's kind of oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Captain,
man.
can you get that?
Yeah,
it fell all the way.
I got it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, now, if we did everything correct, we should be getting a couple of achievements here soon. Hello! You're big and ugly.
A fitting boss fight, though.
Yeah, this is your boss for Chris's section.
I like a lot of things. There's a couple of things I don't like so much. But I like a lot of things about this fight. The unique shape of the arena. It's like just big enough.
Yeah,
just big enough.
Chris being the big meat plant that he is, and this guy being, you know, double your size in both length and width. Also, he does big jump attacks, which hurt like a motherfucker. This is a good fight.
So when I think, like, you know, survival horror, I think, oh, is the game really wanting me to... Okay, I guess I better then. What do I do? It's like, is the game really expecting me to fight this big guy in this tiny enclosed cave?
Yes, they are.
Okay, well then, how do I do that? Okay, let's think here.
He also jumps back on his platform and jumps back down on you. It's awesome. This is a really good fight.
I didn't like it so much when I was trying to do my knife-only match, though.
Yeah, that probably sounds like a nightmare.
No, it was indeed a nightmare.
Did you get the special knife? Or Chris's knife, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I think only because it does, like... Shit! He has, like, a few extra swings that do, of course, extra damage.
I still have to try that one. Because I see knife only in Resident Evil Village, and they do give the specifics saying, oh, hey, if, you know, you can use guns on, you know, flying enemies or something like that, or, you know, boss that's in the air.
Knife only as much as knife only will allow.
Right.
Like, does this count as knife only?
I mean, not right now, because I haven't been using the knife, but, yeah, you could do this knife only. Shit! There we go. Yeah, so you can use your giant laser to kill this guy. You can actually kill it with bullets. You are not required to use the laser.
That's right. Because I was afraid that I would mess up the knife-only aspect, I just used my knife on him, and it took, like, 20 minutes.
Oh, shit!
Maybe not that long, but it's... Maybe about half that long, but still, it took a really long time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I almost ran out of healing items because...
I've done knife runs before. They're absolutely monstrous. I hate them. There was a video I saw somebody do years and years ago of trying to do an original Resident Evil 2 knife-only run, and that knife does damage when it feels like it, and it also just fucking sucks as a knife.
Idea for Resi 9, or any future Resident Evil. Okay. Don't introduce guns right away. Like, wait until, like, halfway into Chapter 2 before you get your first gun. You're unarmed for most of the first chapter.
Interesting.
Then you get a knife. Now you can actually defend yourself, but hey, you better run from those guys. Now you got a gun, but now they're getting a little tougher.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Just kind of a little escalation. Just gradually escalating.
Just keep you just beneath the enemies.
Just a little bit.
Then at the very end, that's when you have your catharsis, like, you know, rah, big final, and then you end with you end strongly.
I don't get any of this.
That's how a good horror film should be, I think. Tense, 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 and then release.
It just reminds me of Alfred Hitchcock explaining about how suspense works with a bomb under the table example. If there is a bomb under a table, and it's shown to the, it's immediately what is it? And it's not shown to the audience, and then the place explodes. You don't get a sense of suspense.
No.
But if you show the audience the bomb, you don't know when it's going to go off, so then you have created suspense.
Alpha to squad. I've located the megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time.
Yes, end this mess of a section.
It's not a mess.
I'm just.
I will fight you.
All right, fight me. You've got shitty, you know, army weapons. I've got the Wolf's Bane, and also the other guns that Duke has sold me. And fish. You got fish, Chris? I didn't think so.
Pescatarian.
Standing by. Captain.
So if I did everything right,
Keep your distance.
last
Do
goat
not move until I give the order.
is right over here. It's very hard to see, though.
Really should have told Ethan the plan.
There it is.
My brothers are dead. You'll never find me. Ah!
And now, show me that achievement. Yeah!
I was hoping there'd be one sole survivor who'd live to tell the tale and live to find your, you know...
All them goats are dead.
To bring revenge upon his fallen brethren.
Oh! it gave me the goat one first. Cool.
Hang on. Goat first, then the mice seat.
Then the my seat. You know, goats are important. You became a true heretic, Chris. You killed it. Okay.
Kind of like the word mega mice seat. It's like a word you have to, like, try to say.
And the more you say it like a gremlin, the better.
It's like succinylcholine.
That's an awesome word.
I love that word.
What does it mean?
It's a poison.
Oh, dude. This entire room right here, I love it, and I fucking hate it.
Why do you hate it?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
But here's why I love it. You get detailed explanations.
Yeah, I'm first because
Shut the fuck up! God! This is the explanation for all the four lords. Their powers, how they got them.
Brain functions surprisingly low.
Devolve into minnow. Yeah, this is, these are Miranda's notes on making vessels for her lovely Eva, and you can just go through and see how they all change.
Those who have brothers and sisters, do your parents keep records on what they think of you?
Regeneration rate is incredibly fast. Subject can heal any external wounds within seconds. This is why you can't shoot her, so to speak. Grow her nails into claws in mere moments. Rapid regeneration also means increased body size. Due to a blood disease, she must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis to keep her regeneration. Vampirism.
I like that wasn't part of the Kadu.
Yeah, that's just what she has.
Yeah.
So cool, but not a good subject for Eva. Tragic.
Oh no, she's her own person. There's no fucking way.
This one here, this is very fascinating. Incredibly favorable. This is why Carl is her favorite. Electric organs similar to the electric ray, Narc japonica. The electric organs are connected to the subject's nervous system, can therefore pass and control electricity throughout the entire body, allowing control of magnetic fields, which is used to move metal. This is how they explained his metal bending. But still an unfit vessel for Eva, so
Because I'm a great earthbender, Ethan. Don't you get it?
And this one, lovely notes on Donna.
Nah.
Favorable, normal, although severe mental illness. She's a crazy lady. Physically, she is no different from a regular human. She can secrete a signal-producing substance which controls plants infected by the mutamycete. Those were the yellow flowers. When humans absorb the pollen, she can make them have hallucinations. She is mentally underdeveloped and has divided her cadeau among her dolls. This is why the Angie doll had a parasite in her eye. An unfit vessel for Eva, so get screwed, four lords. None of you are fit.
Kind of like how the Kadu kind of increases. Like it's not all a part of him, you know.
Yes. And speaking of which, ew.
So they're using this to control the bioweapons.
In a manner of speaking.
Sure.
Also, you get lovely diagrams on how the infection spreads.
Art's pretty good. I should commission them at some point.
Dude who does your art, Miranda. It's great. And also we get some lovely lab photos. Very realistic lab photos, I should mention.
That's probably that photogrammetry they've been doing.
Oh, I love it. These are just legitimate photos.
That's why they have, like, mocap. It's more than just, them moving the bodies. It's the face, too.
Yeah. There's Evelyn.
Hi.
Stuck behind the bulletproof glass. That's great.
3 guys.
And here's where we're getting into the stuff I don't like. Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I'm incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor half-dead medical student in the snow. I have always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research to think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism. Positively visionary. I knew that with that knowledge I could achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. Even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my conviction never wavered. I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks with you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You hope to bring back a single dead person while I aim to change the world. Your experiments on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. This is an explanation for the progenitor virus in Resident Evil 5. And thus, the T-virus. Written by Oswald Spencer, the guy who invented the T-virus. So, in a technicality...
This is basically his dissertation.
This is a prequel to all the other Resident Evils as far as the infection is concerned.
Yeah, so Mother Miranda had a hand in creating the T-virus and starting the whole series.
Yep.
What's the problem?
The problem is just the fact that they had to stretch very far in order to connect it to the older games. Which, again, sometimes is okay, but other times it's just like, okay, really?
Well, I mean, think about it. How do you think Oswald Spencer, said, hey, I'm going to change the world with the idea of a virus? Do you think he just was like, you know what? I think I'm going to make it a virus that'll change the world. This at least gives him some, motivation, like an origin for the spark of his inspiration, perhaps.
It does. So I guess I can thank you, Mother Miranda, for creating it, for inadvertently creating the T-virus.
It's probably a...
There it is.
C+ great explanation, granted, but,
Not the best, but it works.
It kind of ties everything into the overarching story, of course, and, I really didn't get that connection. I got it from, like, the poster that's also in here.
Yeah, there's Miranda with Mia. So, these logs show that Mother Miranda has been around for a very, very long time.
She looks like Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh my god, she does. What I like about this is she mentions that the mold basically gave her immortality, and she's looking for a vessel to bring back her Evelyn, who died from the Spanish flu.
And I like how that, we haven't, she hasn't been like, behind the scenes the whole time. She's just the source of inspiration that began the T-virus. Because she stayed in her one village trying to find a way to get her daughter back.
Essentially, Mother Miranda struck oil when she found the mold.
I would have been howling, though, if Miranda was like, it seems Raccoon City has been destroyed. It seems that we need to search elsewhere for my, she's been there all along!
Yeah, okay.
I would have howled at that.
That would have... You know what? That would have legitimately pissed me off, because it's just like, okay, you can't retcon things at this point in your story, please.
A mild eye roll's fine in my book.
That's alright. Okay, so that is officially every goat and every log. We have read everything. So good.
Chris is like, wait a minute, there's one more goat left to get. Turns the gun on himself.
We got the goat!
That wasn't funny, sir. Sir?
Sir? Damn it. Oh, we'll have to find another commanding officer.
Can we not hire an alpha male this time? No more Chads! God!
Show me your hands.
I told you not to get involved.
Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn. It really is you. I'm glad you saved me.
No, he really shot me. I'm infected with the Metamucide now.
I was caught.
Son of a bitch. This woman just can't stay uninfected.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
What if we played as Mia in Resi 9?
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission.
Interesting thought.
I feel like that would be...
Wait. You can't.
I mean, technically, we've already played as her
You
once.
promised
Sure,
me.
it wouldn't be that weird. She can use a gun. She's obviously more capable than we
We
think.
did everything that you asked. We moved
There is a
over
reason
here
we
and
won't be
everything.
playing as her, and that'll be explained in the DLC.
There.
She's dead.
No,
So long as we were
She's
there.
paraplegic.
she's old.
So you tell
Well,
me
let's say Resi 9 takes place between Shadows of Rose and Resi
my
8.
daughter.
Ethan is...
We'll see.
I couldn't save him. But I can save Rose.
Uh-oh. Earthquake!
You're telling me that there's something unstable around these parts?
What?
Here after all.
Also, I still love that Chris has the trigger, like, in his back pocket, where if at one point he moves wrong, the pin is being pulled and the entire village goes up in flames.
We have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong.
Let's Raccoon City this bitch!
That's your answer to everything!
Nuke it!
This is safe.
Yeah!
You don't understand how special he is.
Special. So special.